Hey y'all, feels like it's been a long time since I did an actual video and I only have one scheduled, so I need to start cranking some out somewhere along the line. We're going to be using today our Starry Night MAC BYOP, and I named it that because I knew that this shade is Starry Night. And so this is what the palette looks like. Base face is done. We did real simple today. For all of our face products, foundation, primer, foundation, powder. But for bronzer, blush, and highlight, the only thing we used was this. And this is Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette Volume 2. So we used Eternal Light. Is that Eternal Light? No. Golden Bronze Light we used as our bronzer. So this is a natural look. It's like a there, not there. We use Radiant Light, excuse me for the glare, as a blush and a little bit here and a little bit here. And then we use this shade, which is Soft Light, just under the eyes. Excuse me for all those glares. So just under the eyes, that's it. And we sprayed it with the Scandinavian Bridal Spray, the Bridal Formula Spray. And that was it. We do have concealer under the eyes. We didn't put concealer anywhere else. City Lips, of course. I have a live tonight, which I'm excited about. Both of my eyes are tearing. Both of my eyes are tearing, both the inner corners and the outer corners, particularly this one. But we're going to prime the eye, do the intro, and we're just going to jump into this look. And so it's going to be, well, I plan for it to be quick and simple, easy, in and out. But so here we go. Hello again and welcome. My name is Dion. I call this the crazy troll nation of YouTube. Why do I call it that? The crazy, knowing it's okay to be your authentic self in a world where people will tell you who and how you should be. The troll part is not caring too much about the beauty community standards. You set the standard for yourself. Try not to feel like you need to use a certain brand, a certain tool, a certain technique, because that's what they're telling you in whatever video you're watching. I'm here to tell you, if you want to try all the things, but because you're curious, not because you feel obligated because somebody said so. And here we believe in self-acceptance and self-love, embracing our natural features, enhancing them if we want to, when we want to, never feeling like we have to. Love yourself for who you are and for how you look, even when you're not wearing face paint. So that's what the Crazy Troll Nation is. That's what our motto is. That's what we live by. And I hope that it resonates with you. If you've been hearing it, I hope it's one of your daily affirmations, just to love yourself for who you are, period. No questions asked. Just loving who you are, just because you are who you are. And two things about me. Sometimes I curse because sometimes I curse. And there's an organism named Bruce that lives here in my throat. My shirt is crooked. His name is Bruce. He likes to hiccup, gargle, and belch during videos, and particularly during live streams. I try to be aware of him to say, excuse me. I don't think he's awake yet. I have not had anything but a few sips of water. So I haven't eaten. I haven't had anything to drink except just a couple sips of water. So he should be quiet today. And so here we go with this palette. Ooh, this eye. And after we start putting on the shadow, if it tears, we're just going to roll with it. And we don't let teariness stop us. We're going to, ooh. I had a plan. I know I said I didn't. But then now I'm looking at it, I'm like, ooh, I remember this being a bright shade. I want to put this on the lid. I want to put Starry Night on the lid. And so I don't want to put this shade that is that bright on my inner corner. So we're going to take this down here. And I did think to do just a green look. And I'm like, nah, as much as I like grungy and green, I was like, let's not be predictable today anyway. Live stream tonight, which will have come and gone by the time you see this video. It's a members exclusive, swatching out and possibly decluttering some of my lethal shadows. I have 9 lethal BYOPs and all of them are 12 pans. And there's a few of the lighter tones I've been thinking to get rid of because I don't gravitate to them. I do use them just because I want to use, what I have, but they don't really call to me. And I do have other shades that are duplicates or very close in tone and color to something else within my lethal repertoire. So that's why I had that thought to do that. So now we're going to take Starry Night. That first shade was, what's the Wi-Fi? That's this shade. I have them. Hi. My name is Dion. I'm a label whore. So I label them in the way that they are, and when I opened it up here. So that was What's the Wi-Fi? And this is Starry Night right here. So yes, we're taking a wider brush because this is going to go all over the lid. A little bit of tap off. Not much. And we're just going to, and we are overlapping What's the Wi-Fi on that outer corner. So this should be a quick, easy look. Oh, it's pretty. This should be a quick, easy look. I almost didn't do it. Y'all, I have just been so comfortable lately. And, you know, it's cold outside. And, you know, being in my bed under my covers, I am just like, oh, this feels so good. And I told myself, okay, if I woke up again around such and such time, I would get up and do this look. And I woke up before this such and such time. And then I was like, I don't know, should I get up? So I kind of just laid there. And because that question was on my mind, I did not fully go back to sleep. So finally I said, let me just get up and do this look. And then after I got up, I'm looking at my calendar. There is a video going live today. Today is the 11th of February. I have nothing scheduled past the video that aired today. The 11th. I know you're seeing this after that. And so I was like, and y'all know I like to have stuff scheduled at least 2 weeks ahead in case I am not able to do a look or I'm having a bad pain day or just a bad day or whatever. But, and that's what happened the last few days when we didn't have live streams. I had in my schedule to do a look and I was like, I just stayed in bed. I'm like, I'm not getting up. It is so comfortable. And I have been sleeping a lot better too. Now we're going to take, I'm thinking this shade. This shade is chocolate. This shade right here. And what is the one next to it? Incinerated. No, this is Saddle. This is chocolate. So we're going to take chocolate with this brush. So we're not going to really do our go-to shape, which is, you know, winging it out. We're just going to just stay right here. And this brush is perfect for that. And so, yeah, this is just going to be a very simple, quick look. Because I'm just feeling, you know, feeling that way today. And I do need to set up for the live because it's going to be at my desk. So I need to move stuff, make sure I take all the palettes I need to take over there. And yeah, I'm thinking again if I want to declutter this brush. It is good for this whole area, but I do have trouble when I'm trying to wing it out with this brush just because of the shape of it. And I don't use it often, and that's part of why I thought today, let's just use it and not do that winged out shape, just to use the brush. But I don't always want to just use something just to use something. You know what I mean? Now we're going to, Saddle is a little lighter, it looks. We're going to take Saddle now. Hourglass number 6 that I seldom use as well, because I prefer a tapered brush for this area. And we are going along the top edge of Starry Night, which just probably appears that we're just bringing it up just a little bit higher. That is pretty. That is pretty, and it blends nice. MAC to me just works. I know there's controversy going around because the Estee dude, what was it with him? What happened? And I do know what happened because I talked about it in a previous video or a previous live stream. I forget now, like what it was. And you know why? Because it was something political. It was something political with him encouraging 47 to take over Greenland. And so, because he has business dealings, you know, over there. And so it's been going around on Instagram, you know, boycott all Estee Lauder brands. And MAC is one of them. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm like, MAC is the OG for me. So that's probably why I had momentarily forgot, because I'm like, I don't know. And even in my kit, I have a lot of the MAC corrector and concealer palettes, and, you know, a lot of their liquid lipsticks. It just works. It just friggin' works. This is still that same brush. that had saddle on it. And so I was like, nah. But yeah, so that's what it was. And so we're going to take, do I want to put something under the brow? We don't have anything from here to here. And I do like that blend. Well, the only thing would be the groundwork paint pot that we put on over the Urban Decay primer. Now we're going to take that bold shade, which is Object the Art. This shade. Yeah, that'll go with that. Actually, everything in here goes with everything else in here. And I was real simple with my brows today. I really like how they looked in the live stream last night on the 10th of February. Oh, I like how you see it and then you don't. And then you see it, then you, oh man. This is starting to tear on the inside now. And that is okay. We want to roll with it. Lower lash line. We have on inner rims from MAC, of course. Skip the wait list on our inner rims, up and lower lash line. We have Nudge Nudge ink. So what are we going to do for lower lash line? So we want to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shades. Wow. I think we're gonna take this one. This is a blue green. What shade is that? Ooh, Storm Watch. I remember I got this one down at the CCO. We're gonna take Storm Watch and we're gonna put that on our lower lash line. I do like this shape. This is a little more rounded. This does come out like a little bit to here where this one doesn't. But I think I noticed it because I'm being critical. It is wet right here. Oh, man. So let's do the outer corner first on this side too, because I do, yeah, this one is wet right here too. When I first wake up, my eyes do tear for a while, and I was only up like 30 minutes before I started this live. Oh, it's pretty. I'm gonna just take a little bit here, not much because we're not going far, because we're not doing the wing thing. Not doing the wing thing. I got shadow right here, so we're just gonna use this wet Q-tip. This is the one I've been using to put in my inner corner and outer corner. So it is wet, so we're just gonna take a little bit of that off. And we're gonna just stay right here in the corners and then bring it over to the center. But I did do a little like this on the other side. I took out, that is it for the shadow, y'all. Easy peasy. Did I put my finger in there? Nope. So this is, it just works, y'all. Oh, it's tearing up where I can feel it going up in the crease. I'm just gonna pat that metallic shade back together, which I should wait and just do before I take pictures. We're gonna take, I always wanna go like this, but then you can't see the color. This is Dip Down is a Brown from MAC. It's their fluid line called Dip Down. The shade is brown. I just feel like I just always wanna sing it when I talk about it, when I talk about using it. So we're going to, y'all, there's a whole tear over here. Oh man. I am hungry. Oh, I think I'm gonna have some Boathouse Farms because that is, okay, this eye is burning. Did I hit my eyeball with this brush? Why is my eye burning like all of a sudden? Y'all, it is really like a tear. You see that shine? That ain't the shadow. This eye is burning. I think I grazed it with this fluid line. Oh damn, and sometimes I do accidentally graze my eyeball. We're not even gonna do wings. Do we? No, because we're gonna get eaten up in the tears. Y'all, that corner is nice and juicy. Didn't I say I was gonna wait to do this until, do I even want to do mascara? I kind of don't even want to do mascara because of the tearing. Yeah, we're not. Thinking of what lip I want to do. Do I just want to be easy and just do a gloss? Oh, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take Maleficent lip glass. I like the lip gloss era because those are not sticky. This is the old school lip gloss and it is sticky. We're gonna put this right on top of that shitty lip oil, pumping lip oil. And then that'll be it for this look. And because of the lip oil, the top doesn't want to take on any of this lip gloss. So this is it, really quick. I shouldn't have did that, because then that moves the color. This side does not want to go on. Y'all, I have a serious tear forming in this corner. So the question is, do I take this off before I do that live stream? And we're doing swatches, so it doesn't matter. So this is our look, y'all. Easy peasy. Only one thing for blush, bronzer, highlighter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shadows from our MAC BYOP Starry Night palette. And y'all see how quick and easy this is. And this is why I love their shadows. And so that'll be it for this video. Thank you for being here. As always, self-acceptance, self-love. That is the Crazy Troll Nation way. Thank you, and you'll see me soon.